Hey everyone, I hope you're all well. It's day 23 post-op and it's a good day. It's not quite as good as yesterday, but it's a good day. Before I start, I want to say a massive good luck to Gail, who's running 100 kilometres tomorrow. Absolutely amazing machine of a lady. So good luck. I want to say a big thank you to Mr. Ahmed. Hopefully he watches, I don't know whether he does, but he and his gorgeous secretary Nikki sent me a beautiful hamper today. And how thoughtful is this? Knowing that I clean eat and don't have alcohol or chocolate or any goodies in my life, they sent me a fruit hamper, which is just gorgeous and made my day, so thank you. I slept like a log last night, literally amazing sleep. So for the first time, I haven't been doing the involuntary stretching in the middle of the night, or if I have, it hasn't woken me up. There is nothing worse than your body stretching itself out when you've had your abs stitched together and your hips feel like they're made of wood. So I was very pleased that that didn't occur last night, and I felt really rested this morning, which is good news. I am a bit sore around the incision today. The stitches are pulling like crazy. I think that's because yesterday I did nearly 7,000, well, I did over 7,000 steps, which is the most I've done since the op. So I just think it's probably that. And also at 6:30 this morning, my hairdresser came to the house so that I could have my colour done before work, and that meant 3 or 4 trips up the stairs to the shower to wash the various colours out and the toner, etc. And I did that without my binder on, and I could really feel that then, sort of 2 or 3 hours later, really quite swollen around the incision. So that probably wasn't the best idea. Have though been out for a walk subsequently and feel okay, and I've had great nutrition, so smoothie bowls packed with avocado and spinach and pineapple, which is great for healing, and the various powders that I use, the superfood powders, and you know, those sorts of things I really feel are helping me to not only reduce the swelling but also to just feel good. And I do believe that because I have good nutrition and because I was relatively fit going into the op, I am managing to recover more quickly. And there is a temptation now to think, oh, I can get back into exercise, and you know, it's 3 weeks now and I should be doing something, but I'm really not going to do that until week 6 when Mr. Ahmed said it's appropriate, because I follow quite a few people who have real issues with swelling for sort of, you know, 6, 9, 12 months after. And a lot of it, when you read back through their stories, is that they started doing things really quickly. And I am quite happy that I sat on my bum for the best part of 2 weeks and did nothing, because I feel fitter and better for that. And I think, you know, just walking now for the next 3 weeks and doing nothing else will mean that when I do hit week 6 and I start slowly building back up the weight training and the HIIT training, it's going to stand me in good stead. So yes, my biceps are going a little bit flabby. They're not really. And my legs are losing a little bit of their tone, but the experts assure me that it will come back really quickly. So I'm just going to hang in there, look after my body and do the right things. And then get back on it on the 7th of June. I think all in all today, you know, there's no pain unless I'm moving and those stitches pull a little bit. I sneezed today for the first time, so I have managed to avoid sneezing. I've had the urge to sneeze but stopped myself so many times, and today one just popped out. And it wasn't as bad as I thought. So I felt it a little bit, but it wasn't pain. It was just like, oh, what have you just done? And my insides complained a little bit, but it wasn't like it was coughing in the first week. It's so much better. So I'm definitely healing, which is good. I'm still taking the probiotics. the 1 billion probiotic, which I really think is contributing to the lack of swelling now, or the swelling moving on. It's interesting, a lot of my tops now are too big, sort of around the middle. So I have lots of, you know, size 10 tops, which are kind of a struggle to get my boobs into sometimes. And I'll just give you an example. So this one here fits, you know, well sort of up on the chest. It's a size 10, but now around the middle is, even with my binders on, is very, very loose. So I might need to think about what I'm going to do there. On the bottom though, still lots of swelling through the lower back, and through kind of where the incision is and round in my hips. So I'm hoping over the next 3 weeks that that starts to ship out, and I start to see what my shape is going to be and how it's going to end up. It's quite funny because when you're bigger and you've got the loose skin, or not bigger, but when you've got the loose skin, squishing it into jeans is quite easy, and you can pull the jeans tight and it holds you all in and it's great. But now there's nothing to squish. It's all just kind of skin and bone, and it's all very hard and solid all the way around, and therefore you can't kind of squeeze your jeans together because there's nothing squishy underneath that will move around. So that's the challenge at the moment. I've got a different pair of chinos on today, which are slightly smaller than the ones that I had yesterday. They're a size 8. I've managed to get them fastened, but there's no room in them like there was in yesterday. So, you know, it's just a challenge. My biggest challenge is going to be getting back into dresses next week for work. I haven't bought any new ones yet. I'm not going to do that until I know where I end up, and I'll probably take lots to the dressmakers. But next week on Sunday I'm going to have to do a bit of a try on and see what will fit and what won't, and what things you can't see the binder through. And then the debate is, do I wear high heels next week? I don't even know whether that's a good idea or not. So yes, first world problems these, aren't they? Anyway, all is good. You know, I'm over the worst now, I think, and now it's just improving each day little by little and getting back to my old self. So on that note, I will leave you because it's Friday and Angela Cox loves a Friday. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.